Welcome, friends. Thank you so much for stopping by for another cozy coffee chat. This is Exploring Over Coffee, and I'm Alexis Renae. I'd love for our coffee conversation to get us in the mood for going full cozy mode this fall. What better way to get into the spirit of refueling your cup and rejuvenating your soul than by exploring the art of hygge? Today, I'd love to share more about my discoveries from reading a book all about this Danish practice, and then some cozy ritual ideas to get you started for having your next cozy session, your next hygge. Today, I'm drinking a maple cinnamon coffee. It is delicious, and I want you to brew up something delicious too. Put on something cozy, sit back in your comfortable nook, and let's get started exploring the art of hygge. Last episode on Exploring Over Coffee, I told you that we were going to start getting into our cozy mode, that aesthetic that we seek as a culture for enjoying the season. I explored Pinterest for just getting my brainstorming started about fall coziness. As I'm scrolling past pictures of coffee mugs and cozy sweaters and socks and just seeing all these different idyllic images of what fall coziness means, I started to come across this word more and more. I had never seen it before. I didn't even know how to pronounce it at first. So I typed it in on Google to get the official definition and pronunciation. And I'll share that with you here. Hygge. Hygge. This definition comes from Oxford Languages. Noun, hygge, a quality of coziness and comfortable conviviality that engenders a feeling of contentment or well-being, regarded as a defining characteristic of Danish culture. As a person living in the United States, this is something that I had not really come across before. When we usually discuss fall as a season and that snug feeling that you get indoors, we usually describe it as coziness. As I dug more and more through Pinterest and other resources to learn more about hygge, I realized that this concept represents something that's more active than just cozy pillows on a comfortable couch on a rainy day. Hygge is a way of life. It's a path toward happiness, togetherness, safety, and security. I came across an entire book written on the subject by Meik Wiking, The Little Book of Hygge, Danish Secrets to Happy Living. I listened to the entire audiobook in a little bit over a day because I'm just so excited to learn about this concept and to share it with you so that we have an even more informed and intentional mindset for building out our cozy seasonal experiences. Meik Wiking, he emphasizes that hygge is all about everyday happiness. And I think that connects really strongly to what we're pursuing here with our coffee side conversations. It's being intentional with your lived experiences to carve out time to experience joy, to savor variety, to connect with loved ones. The author emphasizes that you can have hygge experiences all year round, but it's especially important during the colder seasons because as the climate changes and it gets colder, as the sun comes out less and less throughout the day, having this practice of hygge helps us create our own hearth, our own sense of warmth. It gives us a little haven of happiness to relax, to connect, to unwind, and to rejuvenate ourselves. What I love about hygge is it is an active concept. It gives you the vocabulary and the space to intentionally soak up beautiful moments. There's a manifesto of hygge to help fully map out your hygge experience and then also sustain it. Number one is atmosphere. It's the space that you're in, taking the time out to build a nurturing space, a nurturing environment for your soul. Presence is soaking up the experience as it's happening, enjoying the adventure while it's taking place. Pleasure in terms of food. Treat yourself to savory dishes. Treat yourself to a little bit of something sweet, to a warm and comforting mug of something delicious, like my maple cinnamon coffee or whatever you're drinking right now. Number 4 is equality, to prepare enjoyable experiences together. Whatever chores and things are associated with the Hygge activity itself, make that itself into a group experience. Gratitude, taking time to just be grateful for where you are in life and the fact that you can come together and have this beautiful experience with people is very important to having a successful sense of Hygge. Harmony. Ego's not involved. It's not a time to brag, to talk about status, to talk about any of that kind of stuff. No power dynamics, no power trips during Hygge. It is just meeting people on an equal playing field and having a chance to connect together in that way. 7 is comfort, relaxing, unwinding, unplugging from technology, putting on something cozy. Truce is the 8th element of Hygge. No stressful conversation topics, nothing that is going to dull the vibe. We want it to be a safe space, a loving space. So stay away from those trigger points in conversation. Stay away from hot button issues. Togetherness. So if that is bonding over old memories or having fun experiences, playing games, charades, if it's just spending time together, just appreciating the time with one another, just really cherish that. Cherish the time that you have with people. And then number 10 is shelter. Because again, it's this haven. You're creating a cozy haven. You have this central meeting point, this safe space, which is more often than not at home, where you come together with your people. By examining Hygge in all of these different dimensions, hopefully you understand that this is a very active sense of shelter, that you don't have to feel on guard, you don't have to feel defensive, that you are either welcoming people into your safe space or entering a safe space of someone that you love, so that all of you can come together and have a moment of this handcrafted coziness, this relaxation, this rejuvenation, this bonding, security, safety, care, having this experience together. So you shelter that, you protect that, and you protect the people that you enjoy that experience with. Wiking says, time spent with others creates an atmosphere that is warm, relaxed, friendly, down to earth, close, comfortable, snug, and welcoming. In many ways, it's like a good hug, but without the physical contact. It is in this situation that you can be completely relaxed and yourself. The art of Hygge is therefore also the art of expanding your comfort zone to include other people. Now that we've explored the art of Hygge, let's chat about some fun, cozy ritual ideas to add to our Hygge experiences this fall. The main thing to emphasize for cozy rituals is take your time, slow down, and appreciate where you are. Not every adventure that you have needs to be intense or very large. Remember, we're emphasizing everyday adventures, everyday experiences. When you add to your cozy rituals, even if it doesn't seem like that big of a change, that big of a difference, as long as it creates a sense of security and love for yourself, then it's worth it. If it's rereading the same book that you've read for years, then that's wonderful. Putting on that cozy sweater and sock combo and just relaxing and taking 5 minutes to just breathe with your eyes closed at the start of the day when it's really quiet, or at the end of the day, just turning on some soft lighting and enjoying that sense of warmth that can come from that light. One thing that I love to do is indoor camping, indoor movie night camping sessions where everyone grabs a bunch of blankets and pillows and makes a fun little pillow fort We love to turn on nostalgic movies. So if that is 90s Disney movies that we love, or just old animated movies in general. My brother and I love Over the Hedge. We still have the DVD for Over the Hedge all these years later. We don't have a DVD player, so that's the funny part. This movie is one of the core favorite movies from our childhood, so we love to rent it online through streaming services and just enjoy watching this movie together. So for you, if you have any nostalgic movies or TV shows that you like to watch, you and your friends or loved ones have in common, definitely try out some of those different movies. Enjoy different scents, even aromatherapy in your shower, adding different diffused oils to your self-care routine, taking time to engage with your environment to create the space for your mind and your soul to rest and recharge. Here are the Hygge essentials that Meik Wiking mentions in his book. Candles, chocolate, your favorite tea, your favorite book, your favorite film or TV series, some jam, wool socks, letters written to you from loved ones, a comfy sweater, and a notebook. He emphasizes that at all times you should have these different items on you so that you can have a relaxing Hygge experience. Today's adventure guidebook activity is a return to your journal. I want you to write out 5 different ideas that you can do with 5 minutes of time to recenter yourself. 5-minute cozy ritual ideas. It could be as easy as breathing or meditating. Then I want you to think of 5 things that you could do with an hour-long yoga session, writing session, an hour of just sleep, just rest, an hour of a new hobby. Then I want you to think of 5 things that you can do with one day. If you have one whole day to yourself a week, which I encourage you to try your best to make space for, one whole day. What would you do with that day? You can take some of those 5-minute and 1-hour ideas and stretch them out even longer to create a full day of rest. Or you could keep that list nice and short. Maybe all you're going to do is explore your community walking for the day. Maybe you're going to have a brunch, meet with friends, read a new book, enjoy a workshop. Maybe you'll draw. Maybe you paint pumpkins and make candles all day. It sounds fun. Or perhaps you write out a whole short story that takes place in the fall. Watch a show that you have not seen in years that is centered around the fall. For me, that would be Gilmore Girls. I love the Gilmore Girls. One of those core fall TV shows that I always try to watch at least a couple episodes of each season. Maybe you have a day to reminisce, comb through some old photo albums. Maybe you have a day taking new pictures to add to new photo albums. Get dressed up, do something cute to your hair, put on something cute, and just go out and have fun. It's always important to try new things, to try different types of experiences for our minds, bodies, and souls, because you never know how diversifying these different experiences could unlock new paths toward peace. You have a frame of reference for coming back to that sense of calm when life gets a little stressful. You have a way to connect with others in relaxing Hygge experiences in your home, to invite them into this calming circle that you've created for yourself. Once you discover what some of those different activities are, if it's reading, if it's cooking, if it's playing a game or watching a movie, once you've discovered some of these activities for yourself, it's that much easier to invite other people into your environment. As much as Hygge can be completed alone, there are additional benefits related to social activity, social adventure, togetherness, bonding, right? That can bring about a greater sense of fulfillment, satisfaction, connection, happiness by taking part in group Hygge experiences. So I encourage you to be gentle with yourself, be kind with yourself, and create a safe space for yourself and your small circle of loved ones. For your self-care activity this week, I want you to make time for a relaxing reading session. Meik Wiking emphasizes that books are an essential Hygge experience. use some of this week's holidays as inspiration for your bookshelf. September is Self-Care Awareness Month, and it's also National Library Card Sign-Up Month. So this is a great month to find new rituals, resources, and ideas for improving your mind, body, and spirit. Signing up for a library card is a great way to get started. Through my local library, I was able to download and listen to the Little Book of Hygge. I definitely encourage you to enjoy libraries' various resources, whether it is literature or just other community-based resources and events that they have. September 18th is Read an eBook Day. National Chai Day is September 21st. September 21st is also World Gratitude Day. On the 22nd, there are 3 different holidays. It is Dear Diary Day, Girls' Night In Day, and Hobbit Day. Hobbit as in J.R.R. Tolkien's book, The Hobbit, that is connected to the Lord of the Rings universe. Read using an ebook device or app for eBook Day. Perhaps a guided journal read is in store in honor of World Gratitude Day and Dear Diary Day. Gather your girlfriends for a book club session to celebrate National Girls' Night In. Here are some reads that have inspired me. How Are You Really? By Jenna Kutcher, Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, and Feeding the Soul by Tabitha Brown. Each of these ladies share tips, inspiration, ideas to help guide your journey toward self-improvement. Read The Hobbit and maybe even the Lord of the Rings series to take a trip to Middle-earth. If you're looking to learn more about the Art of Hygge, definitely check out the Little Book of Hygge. This was a great read to learn about a different culture's approach to coziness and coming together during the cold season. Turn reading into a cozy ritual. Maybe that's starting your morning with a book and an energizing beverage. Perhaps it's listening to an audiobook during a daily task like driving or exercising. Maybe for you, it's reading a whole chapter on a certain day of the week, or enjoying a couple pages, maybe like 10 pages, before you go to sleep at the end of your day. Read a book at home or in another cozy spot, like a cafe, bookstore, or library. That's it for our weekly boost. Hopefully these activity ideas and upcoming holidays give you something to look forward to this week. That's a wrap on today's coffee chat. Thanks so much for listening, friend. I hope today's conversation gave you resources, tools, and vocabulary to inspire a greater sense of satisfaction and support through your fall cozy adventures. I really loved learning more about this practice through the Little Book of Hygge, and I am looking forward to trying out this cultural way of life in my season as well. All the leaves are turning brown because fall is officially beginning. I look forward to sharing different fall-tastic ways to enjoy the outdoors. Until we chat again next week, remember to make life an adventure.